Hello, everyone. It's a pleasure to welcome Bedadyuti Chakraborty. He is Associate Director and Lead Training at Dr. Reddy's lab, the famous pharmaceutical company in at Hyderabad. So he has an M.Pharm and B.Pharm degree from Jadavpur University, and he has been in industry for a long time, more than 20 years. Over the years, he has worked on some of the very important molecules, for example, epox or EPO, which you know that is involved for treatment of kidney patients, but lately is regularly used for cancer treatment as well. Also involved in a team that actually launched rituximab. It's a monoclonal antibody used to treat non-Hodgkin's lymphoma or autoimmune diseases. Okay, but today he's going to talk about since he is a lead training, so he agreed to give a talk about what is the expectation of industry from the students and the vice versa. So it's a very nice opportunity to hear from him, and I hope that this will be an interactive session between the students and Bedadyuti Chakraborty, so that it's a some kind of a real life eye-opening situation that we know what is expected from us. All right. So without any delay, let's again welcome Bedadyuti Chakraborty to IISER Kolkata, this web series. And yes, Bedada, you can start.
Okay. Just give me a minute, Rahul. Just give me a minute. Yeah. Any count? Can you get how many people joined from Facebook?
It's approximately 10.
10.
And
okay.
Yeah. This is what.
Yeah. Just give me a moment, Rahul. I'm trying last time.
There will be YouTube people also. I don't know.
Yes. Okay. Fine. If I can make the video on, because a few gadgets I brought to interact. If video is on, that will be really good. Okay. Fine. Okay. Let me start. It doesn't matter. So if one way of communication is there, I thought it will be two-way at least. Video and audio doesn't matter. We'll try our best to connect with the audio, and the PPT is also there. I'm sure it will be helping a lot. So thank you, Rahul, for the introduction for myself. And whenever I am interacting today with the people, basically the students and the faculties of IISER Kolkata, I really have gone to my students' life at this moment. And I am currently at Hyderabad, which is 1500 kilometers away from Kolkata. And weather is wonderful today. Not that much of cold. I understand there is cold in Kolkata. When Rahul was introducing me, Rahul was my beloved and fond junior and friend. We worked with Oakheart Pharmaceutical together, and we combinedly worked for a molecule called erythropoietin. And after we did all the research, it came to market. So in the name of Vipox, the brand name of that molecule by Oakheart is Vipox now. And I and Rahul went together for the launch ceremony of that molecule. And I still remember 1989, Amgen company launched this molecule first in the world. And after 12 years, Oakheart, we were the first company in India to launch that molecule in less than half price than Amgen. Amgen is the famous biopharmaceutical company. Actually, when Amgen was launched, the full form of Amgen is Applied Molecular Genetics. Applied Molecular Genetics. From that name, Amgen name is derived. Am I audible properly? Hello?
Yeah, absolutely. You are.
Joita, I can see you in this our Gmeet. Okay, I will be asking you. Okay, so please help me whether people are hearing me or not. So what
Sure,
I
sir.
am yeah, thank you, Joita. Yeah, a window. I want to present entire screen. Let it be. I'm sharing. So are you able to see a screen, white screen completely? I just shared my PPT. Just I want to understand. Joita, is it
Well, no,
visible?
it's not visible right now.
Uh,
So you have to go to present now and share your entire
is it?
screen window.
I shared, Rahul. Is it coming something now? I
Not
projected a picture. No.
no.
Wait. Again, it is presenting definitely. I will be requesting everybody, can you give me 2-3 minutes? I will off my system and start. I think from beginning, I can get a signal from this G room that, okay, camera is not off. Another time it is showing microphone is not off.
Yes,
I
yes.
think some
I think
problem maybe with the Gmeet.
yeah.
Can you please excuse me?
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah.
Yes, thank you so much. Thank you for your patience. Okay, please
Yes,
give me just 2-3 minutes. Okay, I will try my best. 2-3 minutes only.
yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Yeah, now we can see you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Okay. So, yeah. Can I start, Rahul? I think without any
Yeah.
delay.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Please
So,
share your screen. I can get started.
I'm so sorry. Okay. As a bonus and my memory with Rahul, I want to show you this product. This is a very, very memorable product from us. I and Rahul both worked for this product together. And when I left my company occurred, I requested for a sample. And this is that erythropoietin injection for what we have worked together. I can show you the injection also. It really gives crores of life for the people of the world. Okay, it has given crores of life. The name of the injection was erythropoietin. Am I audible? Am I visible?
Yeah. You're audible and visible.
Wonderful. Okay, so I am presenting my screen now. I think Rahul, let me know. Is my screen visible? Is my screen visible?
Yes, your screen is visible. Yes.
Great, great. Okay. So I remember my college or university days when I was student of Jadavpur University, maybe now 25 years back. At that time, IISER Kolkata or Kalyani, I think those are the two oldest IISER in India. I think both established in 2006. Those are not formed really, but I'm sure IISER students will be very good in quiz because in Jadavpur University, I still remember in our annual cultural festival. Name of the festival was Sanskriti. A lot of people from different colleges, including IITs, used to come, and they are wonderful in quiz. So I thought I will start my talk with few quizzes relevant to our topic today. Okay, so I am presenting my screen already. Yes, Joita, you have to really prompt me. You have to guess what is this feature I am showing in front of you. Yes.
That's Charminar.
No, Joita, you don't answer. Okay, you just see in the chat box if people are answering or not. Okay. So
Okay, right.
let me check. So can anyone say I'm changing my question? So Charminar is the right answer. Can anyone say why the Charminar was established in Hyderabad? Yes, this is my question. Why the Charminar was established or made in Hyderabad? One guess I am throwing in front of you. It is a 400 years old monument. Still, it is the emblem of Hyderabad. So Telangana government, if you see, it is a government's emblem. Hyderabad is there as emblem of Telangana state of India. Any answer has come, Joyita?
No, I don't see any.
You don't see any. Let me share the answer. If you are coming to Hyderabad, definitely you have to see Charminar, and you have to purchase only 20 rupees ticket. Am I also visible, Joyita, when in the video?
Yes, sir, you're
in a
visible.
smaller window? Am I
Yes,
also
sir.
visible?
Yes, sir.
Wonderful. Thank you. So whenever you will be coming to Charminar, so there 20 rupees ticket we need to buy. If you enter within that Charminar, so there is an inscription, and it is written in the inscription that nearly 400 years back there was plague in Hyderabad. So lot of people died in the plague. Lot of people, thousands of people died in the plague, and plague really ruled at that time Hyderabad for continuously 4 years. Plague just ruled and killed all the people. But what was happened afterwards? Naturally, plague went off from the city and from the area. There was immense joy throughout Hyderabad. And definitely I can say, whenever we have started this new year, in this month, February, January, definitely a positive air is circulating all over the world, at least for India. COVID cases are decreasing like anything, whatever may be the reason, but the graph is steadily decreasing. So from Hyderabad also naturally plague went off. There was no antibiotics at that time, no vaccines at that time, just plague went off. And with immense joy, at that time, the emperor of Hyderabad, name of the emperor was Kuli Qutub Shah. With the help of the people of Hyderabad, he built Charminar. And still, that Charminar is the emblem of Hyderabad and bearing a sad and also joyous history of science. Maybe we must appreciate the people of Hyderabad, the way they have made Charminar 400 years back. So now also it's standing very firm and very proud way. So this is my second picture. So can anyone guess what is this? Yeah, let in the chat box people answer. Okay, students of IISER, I'm sure you are interacting with us. Let it be interacting, because sometimes webinar is really boring if I am only talking, you are not answering. So Joyita, please help me if any answer is coming or not. What is this object in front of you?
Well, I don't see any answer coming.
It has to come. Okay, I will not proceed. You please ensure. Any answer?
It's a satellite.
Yes, you can speak also, no problem. I understand our respected faculties are also there. Okay, sir, please, you are all welcome. Let's enjoy coming 1 hour.
It's a satellite. It looks like a satellite, some sort of. But
oh, wonderful.
So student has already replied.
Yeah, some students have
Sputnik.
already replied.
Sputnik.
Yes,
Sputnik one.
Shomini said Sputnik. Yeah.
Sputnik. Perfectly correct answer. It is Sputnik 1. I think it is somehow. Can you made your audio off? Yeah. So it is Sputnik 1 launched by Russia. That's the first satellite in the world. I think 1957 it was launched. And Sputnik, the word means fellow companion. Shohojatri, fellow companion. The word Sputnik means fellow companion. And when the Sputnik came as a vaccine, and I'm very proud that my company, Dr. Reddy's, is collaborating with the Russian Gamaleya Institute of Science and Technology for the development of the Sputnik vaccine. We have collaborated with Russia, and now the Sputnik V We are all waiting. Really, clinical trial interim report has come. The clinical trial we have done, Russia done for 20,000 patients already. The interim report is in our hand for 20,000 people. More 20,000 people clinical trial was done. Report is awaiting. So Sputnik is the emblem now, not only for Russia, it is really for India also. Hope if everything is well, so within the month of March, as a company, Dr. Reddy's will be able to launch Sputnik V in India. Okay. But I was initially thinking, why it is Sputnik 5? I was thinking it is 5 or V. Then I got clarity from our company and from the collaboration business what is on. We are also involved all together because we are part of our company, and this project is going on now. It is basically Sputnik 5. It is Sputnik 5. No. It is not Sputnik 5. Sputnik 5 was launched in the year of 1961 already. So Sputnik 1, Sputnik 2, Sputnik 3, Sputnik 5 also launched. It has gone into space already. I don't know whether it is still in the space or not. But current vaccine, the name is Sputnik V, and V for vaccine. Okay, V for vaccine, Sputnik V. So this is the vaccine. Hopefully, let's all hope, because efficacy is wonderful. More than 91% is the efficacy of this vaccine. And the very good clinical data is available with us. However, in India, now the clinical trial is going on. Hopefully, this month end, we'll be able to submit the report to the Drug Control Authority of India. That's the highest drug regulatory authority of India. They have to approve it. Then only we can launch this product in India. So we are here today to discuss about pharma and biopharma, how it works in industry. Okay. So the way I designed my presentation, as I understand, a lot of BSc, MSc people also, the students are also will be there. So if you are carefully, we are interacting, definitely 20 new knowledges. I am sure you will be gaining it. Okay, 20 new knowledges. That was my target. And yesterday night, I was just framing the presentations in that way. So how it works in industry. So I am asking in the chat box, what's the name of the medicine you have taken recently? The last medicine, can you just write in your chat box? What is the name of the medicine you have taken recently, or last medicine you have taken? Please feel free to write in the chat box. It will be helping in the interaction more. Joita, it's your job now.
Sure, sir, I'll coordinate.
Yes, Joita, can you please introduce me about you?
Well, I'm Joita Lod. I'm an integrated PhD student from the Department of Chemical Sciences, and I'm currently doing my PhD under the supervision of Dr. Shomujit Roy.
Oh, thank you. Okay. Regards to your professor, teachers, and guide, and thank you to you also for assisting me. Hopefully, some answer must have come. Can you just see your chat box? What's the name of the last medicine you have taken? That was my question.
We still don't have an answer. Yeah, Shir Sagar says Cobadex.
Cobadex, okay. That's a vitamin. Cobadex, I understand.
Madhura says Saridon.
Saridon, okay. One is Saridon, one is vitamin food supplement, and vitamin is also used as a medicine. Any other?
Shonendu says Cetrizine. Somili says Telma 20.
Okay.
Professor Kundagrami says Uprise D3. Kaustav Gangopadhyay says Azithral.
Azithral, okay. So a lot of the medicines name we have got. Okay, antibiotics we have got, anti-allergic we have got, vitamin we have got, high blood pressure to reduce pressure. The Telma medicine, I think that name also we have got. So a lot of medicines we are taking day and night. So but medicines are really the molecule, right? So let me project one medicines which probably everybody is fit now in the COVID. That's why probably people have not taken. That's a famous medicine, paracetamol. That is in front of you. It is Dolo 500. Okay, that's a famous medicine, paracetamol. And in my life, I can share you, I am having the fever and I have taken paracetamol tablet, it has never happened that fever has not decreased. So paracetamol is the magic molecule. I'm happy to understand that nobody has written the paracetamol. Maybe we are very fit because we are practicing very good health nowadays. We are exercising, or we are taking good food, we are maintaining hygiene. Somehow, nobody is taking the paracetamol. At least the survey what we have done with 10 people, respected faculties and students, nobody has taken the paracetamol. But this is the magic medicine. So paracetamol, if we understand what is the cost of paracetamol, right? Maximum rupees 1 per tablet, right? It is maximum rupees 1 per tablet. This is the cost of the paracetamol. And if we, this is the medicines in front of you. So just honestly, if we ask ourselves, how many of us really read the complete label on the medicine? Okay, so can you please write in your chat box 100% label you have read for any medicines, yes or no? In that way, if you can write in your chat box, how many of us has read the complete label of any medicines? Okay, I am telling complete level, understanding from beginning to end. Leave the understanding part. At least we have given a sincere try. I can remember when I was the student of Jadavpur University, definitely I have not read, okay? So, but I want to ask you, can you write in your chat box, yes or no? If you have read, please write yes. If you have not read, please write no. That's all.
Shornendu says he has not.
Yes.
Professor Kundagrami says some medicines nowadays more. He says yes. Madhura
Yes.
Chakraborty says yes for some.
Yes.
So those are the responses we got.
Great. What about you?
Oh, well, I have never read. I have never tried that.
So 50-50. Really, I appreciate the honest confession. Okay, doesn't matter because I was also like you. So reading the label on a medicines are very, very important. If you see paracetamol 500, it is written as paracetamol 500 milligram. That means one paracetamol tablet must contain the paracetamol molecule, right? 500 milligram. And it will be like paracetamol IP, paracetamol 500 milligram IP. Hopefully we have read this. Paracetamol 500 milligram USP, paracetamol 500 milligram BP. What does it signify? USP, IP, BP, whenever it is written in the label. So yes, Shomili, can you please talk with me? Or any students? What does it signify? Paracetamol 500 milligram IP. What does it mean, IP? Why it is written there?
Sir, I don't know.
Oh, great. Thank you for your confession. Can you guess in a wild way what is IP? Just wild guess. Any book you remember? Any Bengali popular movie song you remember? Materia Medicar Kabbo by Manobendra Mukhopadhyay, famous song. Yes, Joita. Anyone wants to answer? What is IP?
Is it patent protected or something?
Okay, good guess. IP probably you are coming from intellectual property, or P for patent, like that you want to guess.
Yes.
I appreciate. Okay, logical guess from the text. Actually, you want to make it. Let me clarify. IP is nothing but a book, Indian pharmacopoeia, right? Earlier it was Materia Medica, so nowadays it is being called as pharmacopoeia. So pharmacopoeia is nothing but a big book. So whenever any medicines are being prepared in industry, so medicines will be having a particular standard. Suppose the color of paracetamol will be white. So probably if we dissolve 500 milligram of paracetamol in water, pH will be 7.2 to 7.6. So these are the quality parameters of any medicines, what we are taking day and night. So these quality parameters are written in the book Pharmacopoeia. It is not the manufacturing procedure. It is the analysis procedure and what will be the specification. So these are all written in the book. And the Pharmacopoeia, the book is really like ABCD, like dictionary, it will move. First of all, A, all the name of the medicines are there, albendazole, aspirin. Then B, all the medicines will be there with the name of B. P, paracetamol will be there under P. In that way, the Pharmacopoeia books moves. And this is nothing but the testing procedure and the specifications. So IP, when I'm writing in a level, that means that medicine before coming into market, that particular manufacturer tested that medicine as per Indian Pharmacopoeia guideline, and it really passes all the qualification criteria. Is it clear? Am I able to make you understand in a perfect way? Yes. So one homework will be there, probably few homework with you. Okay, you are giving me time. I am also giving you time. All the students, I will be urging on all the researchers, please, at least in the internet, see one pharmacopoeia today. USP, that means United States Pharmacopoeia. Every country, normally developed nation, will be having their own pharmacopoeia. BP, British Pharmacopoeia, IP, Indian Pharmacopoeia, in that way. So I'll be requesting you, in your library you go, or in the internet, please see few pages at least of pharmacopoeia, how any one medicine's analytical procedures and specifications are written. Okay, so I have talked about only one tablet now, that is paracetamol, and ₹1 per tablet. So that's probably the cheapest medicine, or very, very cheap medicine in the world now. Now I will be telling a story of the costliest medicine of this world. Costliest medicine of the world. What is the cost of the costliest medicine of the world? Few guesses I want to give you. So it was launched in the year of 2019. Rahul, am I audible? Am I visible?
Yeah, sure.
Yes. Yeah.
Just I want to check. Is it going on okay, or speed is okay, or I will be
No, it's fine.
slow?
Very
It's
nice.
fine.
Very nice.
Thank you. So 2019, this wonderful medicine's launch in the world, and the name of the medicine was Zolgensma. So there is one disease happening for the kids. It is called spinal muscular atrophy. What will be happening? Neurological wave is not flowing properly from brain to different parts of the muscle. So it is a neurological disorder, and all the waves within the neuron is not flowing in a perfect way. So that's why the disease is happening. The muscles are become very, very weak. Finally, the kids can't breathe. And because for breathing also we need a lot of muscles. The voluntary action of lot of muscles are required for breathing or heart movement. Lot of muscles are involved, and indeed in this way kids normally die. It's a genetic disorder, and Zolgensma is the medicines for that genetic disorder. Currently the costliest medicine of the world, and this medicine is produced by the blessings of gene therapy, and this is the costliest medicine. I am asking, what is the cost of one single dose? Novartis is the company. Whenever we'll be knowing pharma and biopharma, how it works in industry, we must know the famous companies of the world who contributed for the humanity since years, and for them probably average lifespan of humanity has increased definitely for 20 to 30 years, no doubt about it. So what is the cost of that medicine? I have given you 4 options. Rupees 15,000 in front of your screen, rupees 1,15,000, rupees 15 lakhs, rupees 15 crores. 4 options are there. Just remember, paracetamol tablet is only rupees 1. Yes, any answer is coming, Joita?
Yes, Kaustav Gangopadhyay says 15 crore, that is 2.1 million USD.
Okay,
Professor Kundagrami says 15 lakhs
okay.
because he thinks 15 crores would be absurd.
Excellent.
Shomili
I really appreciate Professor Kundagrami.
Shomili
He was
says
quite active. Yeah.
15 crores and Manoj
15,
Pratim Chakraborty says 15 lakhs.
15 lakhs. So 15 crores, 15 lakhs. Please be honest, okay? Don't surf internet at this point of time. Let's have fun together with this screen, okay? But appreciate Kaustav and another friend of Kaustav. It is rupees 15 crores. Really, Professor Kundagrami, I must tell, yes, it is absurd to think about 15 crores, okay? How can we think about 15 crores? But reality is that it is 15 crores rupees, one vial. Normally, two vials needed. Sometimes one vial is also working. It's a gene therapy medicine. This is the costliest medicine of the world. Now, let me present a slide. Okay, this is the first part is the paracetamol, and we must tell this is the chemical synthesis era. So earlier days, medicines used to be prepared by adding carbon, hydrogen, nitrogen, ammonia, carbon dioxide in the reactor. Something is happening, and the chemical is being produced. That was the chemical synthesis era. And paracetamol is the example. There are examples, cetirizine. There are examples, few vitamins. There are examples, antibiotics also nowadays being prepared synthetically. There are a lot of chemicals are there which are being prepared by chemical combination. So chemistry is the heart of those medicines. So that is the chemical synthesis era. It has started maybe 120 years back in this world. Before that, nothing was there basically. Uh, and afterwards, it is the recombinant biologics era. So with the help of genetic engineering, some gene is being cut and it put into one organism, and that organism is producing the proteins. Insulin is the example. Escherichia coli, the genetic manipulation from Escherichia coli can produce insulin. And I'm very, very proud to tell, and I become emotional when I really talk about Reditux. That's the product of my company, Dr. Reddy's. And I was fortunate to work with this product from the beginning to end up to launch. From beginning of R&D to launch, I was involved with this anti-cancer product. And you will be amazed to know Genentech was the company, was the innovator company. Another company I am naming now, Genentech. First biopharma company I introduced in front of you, that is Amgen, Applied Molecular Genetics. From there, Amgen name has come. Now I am introducing Genentech company. Genentech is the famous biotech company in the world. Genentech, genetic engineering technology. Genentech. So from that, the name has come Genentech. So Genentech is the innovator of rituximab. Reditux is the brand name of Dr. Reddy's, but molecule name is rituximab. So rituximab molecule was launched by Genentech in the year of 1997. But cost of rituximab, that was the MabThera was the name from Genentech. In India, it was available in the year of 2007, 1,04,000, 150 ml vial. That was 1,04,000. It is a 50 ml vial. Normally, cancer patient has to take with the chemotherapy 6 vials. That means 6 into 50 ml, 300 ml. In the span of 6 months, they have to take the medicine. So whenever we started work with this molecule, and in 2007, I still remember the day, that is 28th April 2007. Dr. Reddy's launched this molecule first in the world after Innovator. So we are the first company after Innovator did research and launched this molecule in India. And afterwards, now it is being sold different parts of the world. The innovator cost was 1,04,000. 50 ml vial, 1,04,000. 6 vials. You can imagine the cost will be more than 6 lakhs for a patient. Very, very difficult to bear. And we did the research in such a way, so we were able to launch 39,999 on 27th April 2007. So it was reduction of more than 60% cost. And I think 2 lakhs plus will be the cost of total therapy. Still, we are doing a lot of research. Hopefully, we'll be able to decrease the price more. Now only it has come around 30,000 average cost. Now different companies have come. They are also producing. This is the magic medicine for one cancer called non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. So this is the recombinant biologics era. Now the recombinant biologics are really contributing 30%, nearly 30% of the all medicinals market globally. So it is a very, very powerful. Insulin is the starting point, and now nearly 300 molecules have come by the grace of recombinant technology. And right hand side, the new era is coming. That's the gene therapy era, and we have given one example, Joel Gensma from Novartis. That's the successful example of the second gene therapy in the world. First was another gene therapy was there. So maybe we can talk in another time. For Ashanti De Silva, it was made by National Institute of Health in the year of 1980s. Okay, so this is the successful gene therapy which has started already. So this is the overall historical perspective and different pockets, how the medicines are being researched and being commercialized in the world. So in another way, we have to also understand, so there are two distinct features in the medicine. So left hand side, the structure you are seeing, this is the famous paracetamol structure. The benzene ring is there, OH, we know phenol group. It is not the phenol really, but substitution can make it. Benzene ring, OH group, NHCOCH3 group. Famous molecule, that is paracetamol. So first of all, the paracetamol has to be made in industry by chemical reaction. So whenever paracetamol powder is being made, we call that as bulk or active pharmaceutical ingredient or API. That's a separate industry altogether. Currently, the whole world was depending on China. I think before COVID, China was the leader of making active pharmaceutical ingredients of different molecules. So currently in the world, nearly 2,000 different molecules are there, medicinal molecules are there. I'm repeating the number. Currently, there are approximately 2,000 medicinal molecules existing in the world. And paracetamol is the successful example. But we cannot take paracetamol. Rahul, am I audible, visible?
Hey, you
are. Okay, thank you. So, but we cannot take paracetamol. 500 milligram weighing also very difficult. We cannot take paracetamol. So we have to make the pickles. Kacha mango jo hota hai, kacha aam khete oneker bhalo lage, but whenever the raw mango is, we make the pickle. Sometimes that is more tasty and that is also more palatable. So with that bulk molecule, we have to mix so many ingredients so that we can make a perfect tablet. So, but tablet cannot be given to elderly people or kids. So in that way, we have to convert this paracetamol molecule in a liquid formulation. So give some sugar also. It will be a liquid syrup. Kids can take it very easily. Elderly people who is struggling to swallow any tablet, they can also take very easily. And if they are unable to take that also, we can make injection. So one molecule can be really converted into tablet, can be converted into liquid syrup, can be converted into injectables. So this part is called the formulation part. So nowadays, bulk industry and formulation industry are really ruling in pharma arena, pharma and biopharma both. So these two are the essential components. Okay, some industries are very famous preparing the API. Their chemistry is very strong, but some industries are really concentrating on the formulation, because formulation is also needs a lot of science. Okay, proper formulation so that paracetamol will be dissolving in my stomach very quickly and really reduce the fever within 15 minutes. Some paracetamol tablet, when you will be really swallowing it, you will see that it will give maybe 1 hour to reduce the fever. some paracetamol formulation, maybe within 15 minutes, fever is reduced. So there are a lot of really science within how we can really formulate a tablet so that dissolving is easier in my gastrointestinal tract and it can go to bloodstream very, very easily. So these are the formulation science which is being taught in the pharmacy. I talked about the company Genentech, right? Genentech, genetic engineering technology Genentech, and they have got their website www.gene.com. And I will be urging the second homework. I'm sure you will be noting, you are doing note of this presentation or seminar, whatever we are discussing today. So please go through the website www.gene.com. So Genentech is the company who own this website. Gene means is the part of our DNA. That is called Gene. And Genentech website is www.gene.com. And you will be seeing all the products of the Genentech. And Genentech is the first recombinant biotherapeutics company in the world. 1976, it was established by two persons. Both are not the scientists. One person was really Herbert Boyer, who was the right-hand side in that picture, who was the scientist of Caltech. And left-hand side, you are seeing the picture of Swanson. He was the businessman, okay? This can be called the assimilation of Lakshmi and Saraswati. So when knowledge and finance together, it can really make the explosion. So they met one day in a coffee shop in the evening, and Herb Boyer was explaining Swanson there is an immense potential of DNA or gene or genetic engineering technology. Why you are not investing on this? So both contributed $500, and it comes to $1,000. First recombinant biotherapeutics company in the world, Genentech, was born in that way. And this famous bronze statue now is placed in Genentech head office in San Francisco, USA. So I am sure some of you will be doing research work there. So be amazed with the contribution and the history of how the Genentech was established. That's the really, this statue is resembling the very moment when they met together in a pub and contributed $500 to form the first recombinant biotherapeutics company in the world, which is Genentech. And Genentech only given the molecule I have just talked, first rituximab molecule in the world, and afterwards many successful molecules. And humulin, another compound, okay? That's the famous insulin. That's the first recombinant product in this world. Yes, that is also from Genentech. And they are the company 1976. They have given the first recombinant insulin molecule to our world. Earlier, the insulin molecule, we used to get insulin molecule from dogs or pigs or cows' pancreas. Okay, so we need to collect those pancreas. We need to extract insulin from that. We need to purify. Then we need to make the injection. It was very, very painful procedure, and purification level also very, very low, not very, very high. But Genentech was the company who derived insulin molecule from a bacteria, from a genetic engineering bacteria. So it was approved by US FDA. The most regarded, I will tell, one of the most regarded regulatory authority of the world, United States Federal Drug Administration. Again, I will be requesting all the students, when after my talk today or after our interaction, please go through the site www.fda.gov. It is in front of you. I have written already. www.fda.gov. Please go through that site and just try to know about the medicines. I'm telling you, need not to read pharmacy. Everything is there in that site. If we can go through very, very carefully, www.fda.gov, you will be getting a vivid idea about the pharma, biopharma, regulatory procedure. Everything is there in that site. It's a wonderful site. And every year, normally in this world, on an average, 50 new molecules are coming. Am I audible? Am I visible? Joita?
Yes, sir, you are visible and audible.
Oh, thank you. Speed is fine?
Yes,
Show
sir, the
me.
pace is fine.
Okay, fine. Thank you, because I am unable to see you. That's why I'm calibrating sometimes with you or Rahul, just to understand how it is going on. So this was approved in the year of 1982 by US FDA, and I am urging you for my third homework, please go through that site fda.gov. Every year, 50 new molecules are coming as the successful commercial medicines in the world. Only 50 on an average. So if you go to the FDA site, wherever you will be going today, please search what is the new medicines came last year. Last year, I think it was only 49. And in the year of 2021, it's already February 6th. Only 4-5 molecules are approved. 4 molecules are approved. New molecules are approved. So hopefully it will be around 50. The trend it is telling. So it is a completely new molecule. And from India, if you ask, no new molecules are being developed from India till now, because it requires huge money. It requires huge money. Okay. So $2 billion we need to develop a completely new molecule. $2 billion. So $2 billion really coming around, I will tell, 14,000 crores rupees. $1 billion means if $1 is 70 rupees, $1 billion means 7,000 crore rupees. And $2 billion, 14,000 crore rupees. Finance, money, very, very important. Money. If the funding is not there for the IISER, how you will be doing the research? So money, we have to really use it very, very diligently, okay? Every drop is important. Every pipette man tips is important. I remember when we started, I and Rahul started working with Okhard, our immediate boss, Dr. Nagaya, he did research in NIH. He used to tell, okay, Beda, please use one pipette man tips also very, very diligent way. Government is paying for us, and all are really money from the people of India. Okay, please use one pipette also, pipette man tips also very, very diligent way. Just I want to share that very, very regarded person from in our life, Dr. Nagai. He was our mentor. So this is the insulin molecule. And this is the world's largest selling drug in 2020. The name of the drug is Humira. This is from Abbott company. And name of the molecule is adalimumab. Again, it is a biologics molecule. So small molecule and the recombinant molecules, difference is recombinant molecules are very, very high in size, very, very large in their size. At least molecular weight will be 5,000 Dalton. And in case of small molecule, paracetamol, it is how much? It is only 151 is the molecular weight of paracetamol, right? So these are, those small molecules will be definitely within 5,000. And 5,000 above normally we consider as the large molecule. So biologics molecule are all large molecule. Insulin molecular weight, just it has crossed 5,000 Dalton plus. Monoclonal antibody, adalimumab. MAB means monoclonal antibody. The molecular weight will be 1,50,000. Can anyone just share what is molecular weight? Yes. Yes. What is molecular weight? Any one of you. Let's go to basic. Joita, anyone is coming out? Show me, Lee.
Yes, sir.
What is molecular weight?
So a molecule essentially consists of atoms. So we add up the atomic weights of the elements present in a molecule, and we find the molecular weight.
So atomic weight definition. So you have introduced another terminology, atomic weight. Okay.
Well,
Okay. No problem. Okay. So one molecule is how much time heavier from one hydrogen atom, not hydrogen molecule. That's the molecular weight of any compound. Molecular weight is how much time it is heavier than one hydrogen atom. That's the molecular weight. Okay. So Adalimumab molecular weight is 150,000. Sodium chloride, we know it. It is very, very clear, 58 around. So small molecule and big molecule. So making the big molecule is not easy. That's another aspect of the pharma and biopharma. Making small molecules, it is very, very manageable. Paracetamol, with very good chemistry expert, they can make paracetamol within 2 days. I'm sure about it. They can develop the process within 2 days. But making one antibody, it may take several years also. Okay. So this process is really different. I will not tell it is at all difficult. It is easy procedure. It is already established in the world, but it will take certain time. So world largest selling drug. So it did the business in the year of 2020 of $20 billion. Means total sale of this product was $20 billion. So you understand, developing one new molecule, I have told it takes $2 billion. Now, $20 billion. Now you can compare better. I am coming. So for this, adalimumab is for arthritis. The people, normally, my mother is also suffering from arthritis. You will be seeing our mothers or grandmothers are suffering knee pains. Very, very painful. And after you give that injection, I know the people start running. Okay, the magic, the power of the medicine is very, very high. Okay, so that's why this is the largest selling molecules in the world and giving the business of $20 billion, where the Indian pharma market altogether is $20 billion. So hopefully now you can compare. So total Indian pharma market, the people of India are purchasing in a year, total medicines, $20 billion. And one medicine has made the business worldwide, one medicine in 1 year, that is $20 billion. That's the biologics molecule. Okay, hopefully I am trying to give you an idea about the pharma and biopharma industry, different molecules and business also. That is also very, very important, because entrepreneurship skill, I understand the IISER, maybe subject is there. I was talking some other day with IIT Indore. So they teach a subject, a very interesting, bio entrepreneurship. Okay, I just asked what is that subject. So if the entrepreneurship skill must come within them, and that's why they introduced this subject. I think last year they have introduced this subject in their syllabus. So total global pharma market is now $1,000 billion, and USA is alone contributing 35%. Clearly, it means if I can sell my product in USA, I will be making the profit. That's why Indian pharmaceutical giant, Dr. Reddy's, Lupin, Cadila, all are really trying to sell their product in USA. I know my company, our nearly 40% turnover is coming from USA. So Indian pharma companies are very good pharma companies. Okay, USA are purchasing our product and they depend on India. If we are not preparing the molecules or medicines, they will be in problem. And after China, somehow people are nowadays not believing not China that much. So bulk industry, API, active pharmaceutical ingredients. So India is also making a great APIs, and nowadays it is flourishing more. So India is a very, very potential pharma hub, and USA is our one of the biggest customer, I must tell, and holding 35% market, and India only 2% market, $20 billion. You understand?
I have a question here. I have a question.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Please.
Yeah. So, so this share, 35%, 25%, these are on the basis of the cost.
Cost,
right?
Perfect. Yes, sir.
But the actual because medicines are much cheaper in India, much cheaper. So the actual amount of medicine consumed, this share, the percentages will change, right?
Definitely, because some medicines we have to take maybe 2-3 times. Some medicines will be 6 monthly regimens. Medicines formulations are different, so it will be different. But and normalization, with that data, some medicines will be capsule, injection, or ointment, or vaccines. So these are the different way of formulations are there. I don't have the data, sir, at this moment of time to tell unit wise how the consumption is really picture will be there. I don't have the data, but thank you so much for raising this question. This is not the amount of medicines; it is the value of the medicines we are talking here. Thank you for the clarification. I think it is reaffirmed our understanding what we are talking really. Thank you, sir. Now, I have already talked about this. I will not repeat. Sir, is it going well or speed is okay?
Yes, I believe.
Oh, thank you, sir. I think it is already 11:25. We lost first 30 minutes for network or connectivity issue, but I will try to finish within another 15 minutes so that we can have some question answer round from the students. So biologics molecule are contributing. Again, it is the market wise, because normalization is always easy if we convert everything in terms of money, rupees or dollar. So I took that way, to be very honest. Biologics is 73%, 27% is the small molecule contribution in terms of market, and 85%. So out of that 25%, 80% is being ruled by recombinant proteins, value-wise, and 10% is ruled by vaccine, value-wise. So vaccine value is very, very cheap, I must tell. And India is making 60% vaccines. Now it is volume-wise. India is making 60% of all the vaccines, unit-wise, in the world. So India is the vaccine hub. And I am staying at Hyderabad. A lot of companies of Hyderabad, Indian Immunologicals, Bharat Biotech, okay. So they are making now Covaxin. I must tell, biological events, they are the giant making the vaccines, okay. Definitely Pune is there. Serum Institute of Pune, we have seen the famous launch when the Covishield vaccine came out from Serum premises. One of our friend is working there, Rajkumar Siddhul. He was working for the purification of that molecule. So he was narrating the story. He shared me the photograph also. And one of my another friend was telling that people are crying when the molecules are coming out from the gate. Okay, they have contributed for the survival of the humanity. It was such emotional moment when the van has come from Serum Institute and it is starting for the airport, the Covishield vaccine, Oxford, AstraZeneca, and Serum Institute. However, we can talk more about it any other suitable time. So this is the vaccine, the top 10 pharma products in the world. Okay, so don't try to read each and every word or lines, but whatever bottom line is, out of that 10 top products, 8 are big molecules. That means 8 are biologics molecules, 2 are small molecules. Again, it is value wise. So biologics is coming up a big way. And biologics molecules sometimes will be having very less side reaction because it will be targeted. For the cancers, really, large molecules are very, very effective. Rituximab, I have given the example, rituximab. Many cancer molecules are really large molecules, monoclonal antibody. So this is the overall the scenario of current pharma products in the world. And what is the challenge of making any biologics molecule? Let's understand. We discussed about it. The paracetamol molecule is a small molecule. Molecular weight is only 151. So very good in chemistry. Any research scholar, I can bet he can make the paracetamol in his or her lab within 2-3 days. He or she can develop the procedure. But how much it will be commercially viable? Because whatever procedure we are developing, that has to be cheaper version, right? So it cannot be very, very costly procedure. So, however, commercially, to make it commercially viable, we need to make a process which is really cheap process. So innovators molecule paracetamol is there, but make paracetamol, and if I am going to government, okay, I have made the paracetamol and give me approval. So then my molecule will be known as generic molecule, because already somebody has invented it, launched in the market. I am copying it. But copying is not also easy. I am using the term copying, but with full, everything will be same, not similar. But in case of biologics molecule, where the molecular size is very, very high, making a biologics molecule, as innovators already made, Genentech made the rituximab. If I am making Genentech again, it is nearly impossible at this moment, current age, to make same as innovator. It will be some variation, okay? Taj Mahal एक ही बार बनता है. So mimicking Taj Mahal at Aurangabad, it was tried. Bibi ka Maqbara, if you can go, but Taj Mahal is Taj Mahal. So I can achieve probably 99%, 99.1%, but 100% copying is very, 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 very difficult. So that's why after innovators, if I am making the molecule again, my molecule will be termed as biosimilar. Doesn't matter if it is able to curing the disease, and if it is not having significant side effect, or the side effect is similar to innovator's molecule, that can be approved, and government takes that stand. Okay, so this is the overall a comparative analysis, small pharma and big pharma molecule, which are the point of discussion nowadays, biosimilarity. But how do you do? I will go very briefly. Probably time is very less. That's why I will go very, very briefly. So initially, when I will be starting a product in industry, first of all, before everything, the business study, business case has to be put in front of the management. Okay. So I want to make this product. Maybe after 2 years, I will be able to launch. After 2 years, next 3 years, market will be this many dollar or this many $1 million. And afterwards, probably another 4 players will be coming into market. We have to again tweak the product to really sustain in the market. And initially, another company has filed the patent. So probably we have to fight for the patent rights, or we'll be waiting that patent over so that we can launch this molecule. So clear business plan has to be made ready. That is called portfolio management in a company. And I am choosing a molecule, but I don't have the manpower or intellect to make the molecule. It will not fly. So with my capacity, I need to really select the portfolio. The way it is being done in company, just let me share, because the Indian companies or giants, Lupin, Cadila, Dr. Reddy, Sun Pharma. So normally we launched the off-patent product into US or European market. So probably one product, X product, patent will be over on 31st December 2021. So the way the company will be starting development maybe 3 years back, the way project management will be done on 31st night, 11:59 PM, product will be ready. 12 का घंटा बजेगा. 1st January, 1st, 2nd onwards, product selling will be started, because we will not lose the time and will not lose the money. Very, very important. Okay. And sale also will be like anything. So in that way, the portfolio management is very, very important. After that, selection of the molecule, that molecule has to be developed within the company. And not only the molecular process development, how we'll be making the molecule, and how we'll be analyzing the molecule also. Which analytical procedure will be following. If it is available in pharmacopoeia, that is well and good. If it is not available in pharmacopoeia, we need to develop the analytical procedure. Then we'll be getting the product, and we have to go to regulatory authority, government. Okay, I have the product. Please give me permission to do the toxicity study with animals. There are guidelines available. Maybe OECD guideline is very, very famous. OECD guideline is very, very famous. So mice, animal, guinea pig, rat, monkey, dog, as per the protocol, as per the scientific rationale, we need to do the animal testing. If animals are safe, happy, smiley, then again we have to go to government telling that, okay, see my animal study report, everything is fine, give me permission to do the clinical trial on human. So government will be reviewing all the data. It may take 3 to 4 months time. The government authority, that is the DCGI, I told, they will be reviewing the data and probably giving the approval, okay, please continue. Then the human clinical trial will be going. That's a huge activities. So if any company is spending $2 billion for a new product, at least $1 billion is reserved for the clinical trial. So maybe within 50 hospitals in the world, the clinical trial is happening. I know for our product Sputnik V, how many hospitals are there really doing the clinical trial with the vaccines now? And every data has to be kept in a perfect way. And all the data collection will be there, statistics will be there, statistician, they will be collating the data, and finally they will be coming out only 2 conclusions. This product is effective, curing the disease, and this product is safe. Safety and efficacy. Only these 2 parameters, pages and pages, lakhs of pages of data, and only 2 conclusions, safety and effectivity. So after that, again, we have to go to government. Okay, my data is this, please give us approval. Government again will be giving the approval. So 3-4 stages we need to really approach to government. So this is called regulatory affairs. The company is having a separate function like that. So then now it will be coming to really operation stage. Earlier stage was R&D stage, now it is the operation stage. And after proper technology transfer, production will be taking the product, and they will be producing the process repeatedly in the same way. Now no R&D. So same way we have to really repeat the process batch after batch. And quality control will be analyzing the product, and everything is fine or not. Finally will be judged by quality assurance department. Okay, they are the neutral person. Whatever quality control analysis data and production process data are coming, they are reviewing the data and taking a decision. Yes, the product is good to go in the market. They will be certifying. So in that way, it will be going out of company gate and it will be reaching to patients. So this is the overall pharma process, I will tell, and the R&D and operation, how it is being managed in the company. But there are other supportive functions without them we cannot really. This is the core activities I have told. Okay, engineering is the biggest supportive function, whatever activities we are doing, because without instrument, without equipment, we cannot proceed. Equipment has to
Okay, maybe we have lost again. Hello.
Yeah,
I guess we have lost. So I guess this is a very important part that you guys should involve and ask, because in every stage there are job opportunities. It's not like you have to go to academia to find a job.
Yeah.
The research are everywhere, and then with this skill set, you can go to, business management skill that tells you this is the prospect of the product. So I guess when he comes back, ask those questions to him. That with your skill set, with your degree, the PhD or master's degree, where do you fit, or what the next degree you should take? Because an MBA is good enough to go to the business planning. If you're thinking on those lines, so I guess this should be the main take-home message from this talk. I guess Arindam, you might be agreeing with me, right?
100%, yeah. Just yeah.
Otherwise, in academia, we are so full of doing research and publishing paper, right? But this is the world outside.
And the connection, the topic of this talk, that the connection may be not that much demarcated, right? It may be, the connection may be just blurred, in the sense you can go on from academia to industry and still can do very good research, especially which will directly affect the humankind, right? I mean,
Yeah,
wonderful
those
challenges.
Yeah, those are there, but in industry or there's this regulatory department, big regulatory department of Government of India. Oh, he's
Hello,
back. We can hear you.
you can hear me? Oh,
Yeah,
Yes,
so
yes.
you're loud.
how much time you were unable to hear last?
That the
I did-
slide that you're showing, this what do you call the layout, the graphic layout of all
Oh,
the
this one,
departments
okay,
you have.
right?
Yeah,
So I'm not repeating again because one is the R&D section, another is the operation section. Operation section means
I guess you
doing.
need to share your screen. We don't see your screen.
Oh, I have to share again. I understand. Just wait. 1 minute. Yeah, it has gone. Your enters 1 minute. Your enter screen. Are you able to see now?
Yes.
Oh, thank you. So I was in this screen, right? So, yeah. So I will not spend much time on this slide. So one section is R&D, one section is operation. But there are many supportive function in medicinal industry. Yes, so this is the overall layout. Selection of the molecule, first R&D will be there, then animal study, then clinical study means human, then regulatory approval will be coming into picture, government approval, then qualification, validation of the process, manufacturing, quality control, that means analysis, release by quality assurance people, and distribution to patient. So these are the 10 steps we can tell for a pharma or biopharma industry. And right hand side column is very, very important. Minimum 10 years it took to develop a novel molecule. And you understand, no Indian company has developed a novel molecule approved by USA and European countries. Okay, so it took $2 billion. But to make a generic molecule, we can make it within 3 years. And it took only $2 million. Okay, that means 15 crores rupees we can manage. And minimum 5 years take for any biosimilar molecules, because biological molecules are really large molecule. We need some specialized technique to prove the biosimilarity or for the analysis or the production also. This is coming out. Okay, so probably after 5 years we can see this biosimilar development also will be decreasing. It will be also 2-3 years timeline. So are you able to see one animal? Hello?
Yes, sir. It's visible.
Joita, are you able to see?
Yes, sir.
Now in a different note, in front of your screen, just you just really attach your two hands, okay, and really express deep gratitude to this animal. Expressed deep gratitude to this animal. Why? The name of this animal is Chinese hamster. Chinese hamster. And from the Chinese hamster, nearly 70 years back, Dr. Pook and his team derived taken out few cells from Chinese hamster's ovary. And those cells are known as Chinese hamster ovary cell line. And from those cell lines, nowadays also, whatever biological molecules we are developing, more than 90% molecules are coming from the genetic engineered Chinese hamster cells. Whatever I named, adalimumab, rituximab, all are being produced from genetically engineered Chinese hamster ovary cell line. So this is the blessings for humanity. And really, this particular animal, Chinese hamster, contributed to increase the lifespan of humanity for sure. Okay. So I will not go in detail. This is the biologics procedure. I think time is not there. Overall, I shared how really it works in pharma and biopharma industry, R&D and operation. At this moment, probably that is enough. We can discuss in other forums. And these are the top pharma companies in the world. Okay, Pfizer, Sanofi, Johnson & Johnson, Merck, Novartis, AbbVie or Abbott, Amgen, GlaxoSmithKline, GSK. These are the famous pharmaceutical company, we must be having some idea, because when we are talking about pharma and biopharma industry, we must know this name of the company, and the turnover is also written $52 billion. Pfizer, the turnover is $52 billion. India only total medicines sell is $20 billion. So it is really 2.5 times than India's total medicine consumption, money wise. Okay, this is Pfizer. So top 10 sale wise, the statistics may vary. If you say today, maybe 1 or 2 data will be here and there, but overall they are maintaining the status quo. And these are the top Indian pharma companies: Aurobindo, Sun, Dr Reddy's, Lupin, Torrent, Occard, Cadila. And let's come for some career options in pharma industry. Don't think only pharmacy graduate or informs are eligible. This is completely wrong. And this is the 1,000 billion turnover pharma company in the world. Total drug business is for $1,000 billion. And R&D, research and development, I'm telling, you have to develop the process, analytical method. After that, it will be coming to manufacturing, production. So there normally we can manage with BSc people, production. Maths and statistics, very important. Designing the reactor, designing the purification system, analyzing the clinical data. Business development, so whatever $1 million, $1 trillion I have talked, portfolio management, business development plays a very, very vital role. Their survey, their analysis is so important. IT, without that we cannot move. Now all the manufacturing or analysis are being happening in IT platform. Those results are being integrated into a common server. And I can, from my home nowadays, I can really see all the data, what is happening in the fermenter in my mobile, and I can give the instruction, okay, it is going wrong, it is right now, no problem, okay, harvest it. So every action I can really dictate from my home. So IT is playing a very, very vital role, and IT influence is going to increase in current days. Patent management, I have already talked about it. Without a strong patent management division, we cannot really survive in a growing pharma company. I remember in Dr. Reddy's, we fought patent with Eli Lilly company in the year of 2001, if I'm correct, or 2001, yes. And we own the patent. Okay, they patented a product, but we really violated. No, your patent is not valid. We fought in USA court and we own it, and we gained huge money. Crores, few hundred crores money we have owned after this patent litigation. So patent is very, very important. And data management, how we manage all the data, right? In IT, statistics, whatever it may be. Learning and development, okay? So we have to ensure that our employees are really equipped. Without proper training, proper learning, you cannot handle a machine. The machine has to be qualified, human has to be also qualified. So appropriate qualification, appropriate training, yes, you can perform the job in a flawless way because you are making the medicines. So L&D is an important function. Corporate social responsibility. As per Government of India ruling, 2% of your income, any company has to spend for social welfare. In Dr. Reddy's, we are having social welfare wing like GROW. We are having kids teaching school. We are having colleges. We are having some schemes where we do give the medicines in a very, very minimum cost or free of cost also sometime for the cancer patients or other patients. Many companies, every companies are having now corporate social responsibility function. And there is a plenty of opportunity to do the job in CSR function. Then quality control, quality assurance, engineering is the function. Without equipment, without proper facility, we cannot produce any product. So engineering is the function. SCM, supply chain management. Whenever I'm making one medicines, I need the raw materials. Okay, so probably per month I am planning 200 batches. So I need to ensure the raw materials are coming in a flawless way. Some raw material will be coming from Canada, some raw material will be coming from Singapore, maybe some raw material will be coming from India. So the supply chain management team will ensure that flawless supply of material, and also after producing the product, it has to reach throughout the world. So how it will go? We know the cold chain management of vaccines, how much it is really challenging. So supply chain management looks after that. Project management, important function. Regulatory affairs, I have talked about that. One slide was there on regulatory affairs. And these are the different career opportunities are there for pharma and biopharma industry. Just I want to share a few glimpses of career opportunities. And I will be urging all our students. I have given 3 homeworks today. Hope you remember all the homeworks. You have to go to www.fda.gov. Yes. Another 1 minute, I will finish it off. Then we can come to question and answer. Am I audible, Rahul?
Yeah, definitely you are.
Oh, thank you. So I will be requesting. So if you want to come to industry, really, we have to equip before. That will be always helpful. And that's why I'll be urging you, please invest on your technical knowledge and invest on behavioral competency also. Attitude, positive attitude, honesty, teamwork. Teamwork will be coming afterwards, okay? But personal integrity will be playing a very, very vital role. Honesty will be playing very, very vital role. Positive attitude will be playing the vital role. As a human, how I am, that will be ruling out everything, okay? So industry needs this kind of person now. At least every industry, but pharma companies, because our job is really related to the life of the people. So we need the people there which is having a lot of integrity. So spend on technical knowledge as well as behavioral competency. Both are very, very important. And projection of global pharma market 2023 will be $1,500 billion. Now it is, in 2020, it was $1,000 billion within 3 years. Statistics is telling it will increase to 50%. So enormous scope is really waiting for the pharma and biopharma companies. Yes, COVID vaccine again. I started with Sputnik V, I remember, but I think too much we are talking about Sputnik or Covishield or vaccines, COVID, but there are other diseases who are killing humanity. Tuberculosis. More persons are in India are dying by tuberculosis rather than COVID. But what is important now to be prepared? Now the COVID has come. Tomorrow, another morbid may come. We don't know. So how the microorganisms are changing and how they will be attacking humanity. So we need to work for a common platform where really we will be having the mechanism to fight with those organisms or to develop any vaccine within 3 months. So that probably common approach is very, very important. So Bill Gates really projected, I think few years back in one conference he told, so it is the biggest threat is not the missile, it's the microbes. So nowadays I think it is the need to develop a common platform which can fight any infections within 3 months. Otherwise we'll be losing the humanity. And as I work for anti-cancer molecules, I worked, okay, rituximab, I told you. And in this world, if 6 people are dying daily, 1 person is dying out of cancer, okay? Nearly 17% people in this world are dying due to cancer. And pain is tremendous. I have seen the cancer patients. You must have also seen how they bear the pain. Maybe we can understand few of our relatives might have died because of cancer. It is very common nowadays. And people are looking for the medicines. These are the pictures, okay? See, they cannot breathe properly. Their blood is being secreted. Many kinds of cancers are there. There are really 200 different kinds of cancers are there. If you go to www.cancer.gov, wonderful website, they are trying their best. So these are some cancer patients, and they really need a good medicines from us. Who will do that? I will urge all the students, IISER, you are having immense potential, okay? Let me narrate the story of Subramaniam Chandrasekhar, who went to USA in 1930s for the space research, and he developed the famous Chandrasekhar limit. He researched on how the stars are born and how the stars are finishing their life. He did the research on star and got the Nobel Prize in 1983. He initially started his research in Chicago University, and he narrated once that in Chicago University on those days, one poster used to be displayed. 34 Nobel laureates adorn our chair. Why not you? That used to inspire Subramaniam Chandrasekhar a lot. I think, apart from the Nobel Prize, which is more important, patient's life, humanity's life, our relatives' life, our lives, and you can all make the difference. Okay, that's why my last slide is why not you. Thank you very much. Thank you. I think we can have some question answer round.
Okay, thank you, Vedanta. So I'll ask students to have questions or if they want to discuss anything in particular.
You can ask your career opportunities, salaries, everything. Okay, molecules, research. Okay, I will try my best.
Yeah, and how to put applications to industry, how to contact them. One thing that he didn't talk about, networking, right? How to network with industry. Without network, people do not know you. Probably you won't get an interview call, or probably you get an interview call. People have no way to judge you. So networking is also very important. So student, this is your chance to discuss it frankly to Bedadyuti Chakraborty, and then see how best you can prepare yourself for a career which is outside academia.
Prasad Kumar Das, Madhura, and now I can see all the people attended today's talk.
Shomili has a question, and she asks, why does someone develop genetic molecules if the identical molecules already exist? The generic molecules. Why do you need to develop generic molecules when identical molecules already exist?
Sure, Rahul. Okay, thank you so much. I think you started to melt the eyes. I will be expecting more questions from the students. Rahul's question is very interesting.
No, it's Shomili's question. This is from student.
Shomili, why you are not telling the question? Shomili, I want to hear from you. Your voice. Possible?
Sir, my question is that you talked about generic molecules and biosimilar molecules. So if an identical molecule already exists, why would someone develop the same molecule over again? Like, there is no point. If it has the same side effects and the same production, then why develop another molecule?
Right. So who is the inventor of Rasgulla? Tell me. Who is do you like Rasgulla?
Yes, sir.
I remember when I was in my childhood days, I used to go to Kalyani. My Mashimoni Bari is still there in Kalyani, and we used to go to Deven shops and Bhushan shops near Central Park. Those are the famous two sweet shops, still I remember. And Rasgulla is very, very famous. Nobin Chandra Das at Bagbajar really invented Rasgulla more than 150 years back. Okay. But if Nobin Chandra Das used to supply throughout West Bengal, how many shops are there? Kesi Das. Now Kesi Das is managing Nobin Chandra Das, and they will be doing the monopoly, right? Okay, only one shop. Okay, I can really make the prices 20 rupees, 25 rupees, 50 rupees. People will buy because I am the sole manufacturers of Rasgulla in West Bengal. Same thing for the drug also, right? If the monopoly is there only with one company, he will be making the profit and everybody will be really depending on him. That's why government prefers others. Companies are also coming into competition. When the competition is there, definitely Dr. Reddy, when we have produced rituximab, we are selling now 30,000 rupees. Earlier, the innovator cost was 1 lakh. So, and the availability. one company cannot probably supply throughout the world, or he has to really have a very good network. If that company is not that much of strong, so other companies must come into picture, so that availability of medicines are there in a cheaper price. Is it okay, Shomili?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Right, given the example of Rasgulla. Hope Rasgulla nowadays, Gudel Rasgulla is available. I miss Kolkata a lot at this time. Yes.
So Madhura has a question, right? Madhura, do you want to speak up?
Yeah.
Hello.
Yes, Madhura.
Hello. Yeah. So it's a pretty direct question actually. So what is the hiring procedure? How will we can apply, or the students can apply in the Dr. Reddy's company, or what is the procedure? I mean, in detail, if you can tell us.
Sure. I will try to share my experience. Why Dr. Reddy's? There are other companies are waiting for you. Okay. So
yeah.
Procedure is, let me narrate my example how I have got a job in occurred. Okay. So first of all, at the time 1996, I am talking, no internet was there. Internet entered into India 1995 15th August. So that was the first internet service instituted in India in Jadavpur University in 1996. No internet at all. So I used to go to Central Library, where a lot of newspaper used to come. Ascent used to come probably Thursday. There are a lot of pages used to be there, and I saw the advertisement of occurred. And what I have done, I have made one handwritten application and really applied there for a chemist position. And finally, I understand my CV has gone to the small molecule section. Then they have thought it is biologics, so they have forwarded to biologics division, and in that way I have got the first call. It was a phone call from Dr. Sahib. So first of all, the eagerness from us, okay, that is most important. Don't depend that company will be knocking your door. Company will be coming because company is having the limited vacancy, right? So I may be having the vacancy this year 50 numbers. I may not be having the vacancy next year. And all companies are really doing the business, okay? So reaching to the company is important. So both sides are to play the important role, institute also. So I will request that you please request your placement cell of your institute, so that they can really coordinate with the placement or talent management authority of different pharma companies. You can help your placement authority. These are the top pharma companies having the biotech wing. So we have to be very clear, okay? A biological science function of IISER this year, their student will be applying for the biologics industry. Biocon is the potent company. So through your placement, you please contact the talent management or human resource development of the company, okay? For Dr. Reddy's, if you can contact me, your placement, I will make a bridge with our HR department, who is the responsible for hiring with the placement authority of yours. So in that way, officially it can flow. Normally our company or all the companies goes for campus interview. So definitely IISER can be the potential place where industry can find a suitable candidate. This is one way. Another way is keeping your eyes open. There are a lot of sites now, so that you can really apply through that site. But before application, what is important, make your CV in a fantastic way. So normally we don't put much care to make our CV. We just make it. What is your hobby? I can say, because normally we review a lot of CVs and we merely spend maximum 2 minutes time per CV. Not even 2 minutes, sometimes 30 seconds. If really attracts the eyes, I will be going in. Some CVs are so, it will not attract, okay? So I am not going, my CV is going. So spend considerable time to make your CV in the right way. Sometimes we write what is your hobby? Listening music. No, right? Listening Rabindra Sangeet. What is your hobby? Playing cricket. No, you write, please, playing cricket, I am the opener. So be very, very specific in your CV. Then probably they will understand, oh, if this is something different. Okay, let's look that. So, and your CV will be varying. Suppose you are applying for Dr. Reddy's, you study their product. According to that, you try to align your CV. Maybe it will be difficult for the MSc students. It will be much general. In future, as much you can align with the IT skill, if you can put some, because these are the needs, IT skills. You have done few courses. You can write also, you have attended today's seminar. How much it can come very, very near to industry. If you can write, you are having the understanding of www.fda.gov. So it will be seeing in a different importance. Make your CV something different, okay? And so your networking also very, very important nowadays in LinkedIn, in Facebook. You can coordinate with the people, okay? I want to send my CV, and you are very fortunate you are having the brand of IISER, okay? Just fly, okay? You are having the brand of IISER, you are very, very fortunate. So with that, I am sure whenever you will be doing the networking with the people, they will be also responding you. Sometimes we are very busy, very difficult to really coordinate 1:1, but please try. Some good persons are there, some good Samaritan are there, will be extending his or her hands. So your effort, your institute effort, industry's effort, all together, and finally your passion. If you think that you will be working for one industry, you will be finding the way. I am telling you, as if Beda can do, Rahul can do, you can definitely do, because lot of amenities are in your hand now. A lot of good friends around you, okay? You will be definitely doing it. Next question.
Yeah, I just add. I guess till the next question comes in, I just want to add. The Arindam Da is there, so he's very active in student affairs things.
Yeah.
As well. He was our ex-dean, and he's taking note of all this discussion. I'm sure. But what we did in IIT Kharagpur when I was a student, we actually took initiative to push our recruitment to write to all the companies, and Walkart actually came to for campus interview. So that's how I got the job. I didn't send my CV like Vedada did. So many ways works. So you can say the force application.
Yeah, Rahul, I just commented to Kaustav that maybe in the next talk, although this is not a purely this is a student organized talk to some extent, but still the placement cell of the institute can be a little bit tagged along, in the sense in that so lots of BSMS students, they would be more interested just because of this placement word or something, and then they come and hear such a beautiful talk on general aspects of pharmacology and the way Dr. Chakraborty presented. So that would be a very good idea, I believe, because the placement cell has been active. This is slightly different from IIT Kharagpur, as you can see, because it's a science institute. Most people would generally they think about doing higher studies. But as I was discussing when Dr. Chakraborty was offline, that I still believe the connection is not so much demarcated, industry and academia. The bridge can be established, and good amount of research which directly have impact on mankind, that can be done. We just don't know about them. That's what I feel. I mean, Dr. Chakraborty
appreciate Dr. Kundagrami. You have rightly told, because IISER is a very, very research-driven organization, and industry also doing the research. So obviously, it has to be a very, very smooth journey, so that industry can take the help of the researchers, and it can be a very good transfer from good research institute and the industries who are doing very, very practical research. And it can be done definitely. And I will also suggest, if possible, I think as guest faculty or in regular, I think interaction can happen in industry and academia. Ways really industry works, okay? So probably through guest lecturer, or if any platform is there where regularly industry people can come and do the workshop, do the seminar. So I think we can really put an impression in students' mind also, other aspects, then now the options will be left to them, how you will be contributing for the
Absolutely, yes,
for the betterment
definitely.
of the world. That's all. Yes.
Okay,
So I
if
was
there is
seeing a lot of options are there. Like I was going through your website yesterday because I'm trying to prepare my mind, because I prepare normally when I come for any talk. I was seeing the website, all the faculties' name are there, their credentials. Wonderful, it was designed. So there are, I think, guest lecturer, adjunct lecturers. So I was thinking if industry also, if you can involve. So definitely industry will be sending, I'm sure. Okay. So excellent platform can be built, and in that way we can make the bridge. Yes, Rahul, you are telling.
is there any other questions that as direct as Madhura asked? We appreciate her that asking a very important question that many people want to ask, want to know. Is there any other questions that you would like to discuss? Because this is a platform. Uh, um, okay, I don't see any hand
I think
raised.
Shomili Pal has put a question just now. Why you are not talking?
Okay, what should I do after my master's in chemical sciences to join a biopharma company? Very good. So she's asking about her preparation.
Shomili Pani, yeah.
Somali Pani, she's asking about how to, if I'm understood you correctly, Somali, she's asking about what should be her preparation as a student of chemical sciences to join a pharmaceutical company. What do you look for?
Yes, I have told about the bulk molecules, right? API, active pharmaceutical ingredients. Okay. So probably you can start with the top 5 companies of the world. You go to their website, studies their product, right? And try to involve which area really you want to contribute. You want to contribute for the patent management, right? So you study few big patents, okay? Ask that company if they can really give any project opportunity to you or not. So before joining the industry, if you can do a project in industry by developing the personal contact, okay, I want to work with you, so that your mind will be oriented towards the industry, okay? And with that placement, your own initiative and with company's requirement, you can apply there, so that you can contribute for the research and development, you can contribute for the business development, you can contribute for the patent management. But initially, I will be requesting you contribute for the R&D first, okay? And after 4-5 years, then you go to patent management, or then you go to business management. Don't jump into business management or patent management from initial days. You develop your interest, that's fine, but please try to do core work there, so that you know the subject very well. So knowing the subject is the foremost criteria. Then probably you can really apply patent management rules very well there, if you know the reaction, if you are running the reactor, if you are running a purification system. So knowing the core is very, very important. So I will be requesting you, first of all, try to make an entry in research and development. Okay. So I will be expecting from IISER, you will be going for research and development. Production is also fine. Nothing wrong in it. If you love production, if you love manufacturing, if you are having that discipline, if you are having that time management, if you are having that zeal, just go for it. It's you. You will be contributing there in a much better way. But contributing for the core manufacturing or R&D is very, very important initially. That is my experience, my realization. Okay. So just I want to share with you. I and Rahul, yes, we work together at Rockard. We run the cell culture process, roller bottle at that time, purification process, quality control, Western blot, SDS page, HPLC. So doing the work in industry, sometimes industry works are very, very fast because you need to deliver. So industry really makes a disciplined people also. So you have to be really alert how to do the documentation, how to deliver. So it creates a lot of mental engineering within you. It makes a person, I will tell. It makes a person, okay? So doing a opening and doing some industry job is very, very, if you are not getting anywhere, please be involved in a simple diagnostic industries, medical diagnostic. What they are doing blood sample analysis. For that, they need an equipment. Then equipment has to be qualified well. That equipment has to be believable, trustworthy. How to do the qualification of the equipment. So if you can learn when you are going for the summer vacation, 1 month training is also, if you are taking from a diagnostic industry, that will be adding to your career. So don't feel that something is lower or something is higher. So it is your learning ability. It is our learning ability, how much we can learn. That's all.
I guess Kaustav also has a similar problem, similar questions, but for the PhD student, I guess the answer is still the same, right? So he's a PhD student at IISER, and he asks at biological sciences, and he asks the same question, that what should we do to apply for biopharma company? I guess your answer should be the same, but I let you speak.
How many people are watching today in Facebook? Any guess? Kaustav?
I'm not at Facebook, so I don't have a Facebook account, so I don't see. Because
Streaming is
some
also
student
going
can write
on. Yeah.
number. Yeah.
Any other questions?
So, is there any other questions? Or please raise your hand. I don't see any hand raised. But I let Arindam da to make the final comment if there is no other questions. So Arindam, Kundagrami.
Before you conclude, I will be requesting all of us, okay? I have definitely given some homework. I want it should not really vanish in this forum. So Astra, www.gene.com, please go through that. www.fda.gov, please go through that. And also go through the www.cancer.gov. At least 3 websites you visit, so that you will be having a fair idea about how really medicines industry works. And I think that will be giving a very good platform in future also. And before we leave, I will be giving to Arindam. Please write your top learning of the day in the chat box. Okay, if you learn something, please write 2-3 points, top learning points in the chat box. Okay, we'll try to make our learning a little bit sustainable. So please, okay, that I will be looking forward for that. I will be waiting in your chat box. Write 2 or 3 top learning points, whatever you feel. If you're feeling no learning, please write that also. But please write that. Okay, thank you so much. I'm giving to Rahul, and Rahul, please.
Yeah, thank you so much. I'll ask, I request Arindam, Professor Arindam Kundagrami to for the final comments. Yes, Arindam da.
Yes, I sincerely thank Dr. Chakraborty for this wonderful talk. It was educational and at the same time so entertaining. So it is very nice. I mean, it's a weekend, Saturday, and then still we felt like it would be an academic sort of session. It is, which is good, and at the same time, we are here for 1.5 hours, but it doesn't seem like, right? Thank you. Definitely. And definitely we have learned. See, I am quite far from this field. I do theoretical physics, so quite far in some sense. Although nowadays, I must say, for example, in our field, we do this drug delivery simulations or theory for drug delivery using polymer molecules. So you can see I'm far, but you can't really stay too far from biology, which immediately helps mankind, right? And so this talk was definitely one of those, and so many new things. You have requested us to just write 2-3 points, but well, there are so many new things we have learned, and I was really the top point of this talk was this 15 crore rupee drug, which is really beyond my belief. I don't know who can afford it, but maybe the cost will come down. It is just at the stage of discovering something, and then the cost will come down at some point of time. So everything starts from being very costly, maybe, and then it becomes available for common mass. Nice. And I think I should thank Campus Radio, Kaustav and his team. Rahul, definitely, I can imagine. I didn't know that you must be involved in in organizing this and contacting Dr. Chakraborty. So, so I think I should end here and thanking Dr. Chakraborty again. We should have some more sessions soon. Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay. So I will request you before we leave, please give your comment in the chat box and please leave. Okay. So in that way, we can make the session much more sustainable in our mind. Thank you so much. Thank you,
Definitely.
Rahul. Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
All right. So thank you very much to everybody. So we'll close our session here. So have a nice day.